Speak harmony, let your voice intertwine. So let's move forward, ever bold and true. With Sharon and Tamara, the vision breaks through. Speak harmony where hearts align.
Speak harmony. This Tuesday evening, we're just very thankful to be here back in APAT Media Studio. We just want to thank our sponsor, APAT Media, for sponsoring this another episode of Speak Harmony. APAT Media Group is a full-service creative video and photo production company specializing in podcasting, multi-camera recording, and live streaming. You can contact them at info@apatmedia.com. Thank you again, APAT Media, and welcome to Speak Harmony. Well, what do we have for you? The summer is heating up. It's summer pretty much on the horizon. And guys, let me tell you, we have a lineup and a half, okay? We've got carnival, we've got festival, we've got the whole nine. We've got, look, fashion shows, you name it. We've got it going on. That said, without any further ado, I'm about to bring on screen the president of Caribbean Association of Georgia. She is a management consultant and IT multifaceted leader, I might add. She's in technology, she's in fashion, community service, and the list goes on and on and on. Christine has served in many roles in this community, but let me tell you, CAG is her thing. Caribbean Association of Georgia. Christine, are you there? Whoa. Sounds like you're at the beach, Christine. What's going on there?
Hi there.
Christine, can you hear us? We're getting a feedback from you. Your microphone. Okay. Hello? Christine? Miss Technology? Boy, you sound like you're in the airport. That's gone. Thank you. Okay. So listen, we've got a lineup for you. So Christine is bringing us the festival on June 7th. Okay, it's coming up. It's this Caribbean Association of Georgia, their festival at Clayton County Park. And so while Christine gets her stuff together, guess what? You know, Messiah, you just hop on in, Messiah and Nicole. Let's chit chat with you until Christine gets her stuff, her technical difficulties straightened out. Hey, Messiah, you there?
I am here.
All right, and tell the people, tell the folks what island you hail from, and tell us about what you got going on.
Well, my name is Messiah Marcial. I am a soca artist based here in Atlanta, and I have roots in St. Lucia. Oh. I have been doing soca music since 2023. My first release was Energy God, that was written and produced by Wetty Beats. And I've since followed with 2 other tracks, one jam, and most recently on May 2nd, I released Sweet Like Candy.
Wow, sweet like candy, says guys. Wow. And you said you got roots where? In St. Lucia?
In St. Lucia.
Nice. And then we've got Nicole, and I see her representing, because you're representing your brand, but she's got another brand she's representing over there, her island, VI. So welcome, Nicole. How are you, and what says you? What's your part of the festival? Welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Thank
love.
you so much for having me. My name
Absolutely.
is Nicole Roebuck-Warner, and I am the director of the Virgin Islands Allstars Majorets. So it's a baton twirling organization that baton twirls and does choreography to soca music, calypso and soca music.
Wow, and what's that baton twirl? What's that all about? Give us
So,
a little bit
yeah,
more. I've seen them in action a little
so,
bit, but for the folks who don't know who you are and what you do, give us some more.
they twirl a majorette baton. Basically, they do marching and they basically do steps, twirls, things that you would see a baton twirler doing, but we just use calypso or soca music
Wow.
um, to present. And it's a big thing in the Virgin Islands, actually. Majorettes are a huge part of the carnival in the Virgin Islands. We actually just had our carnival last week.
Oh,
Um, and so majorettes are a huge part of the St. Thomas, St. Croix, and St. John carnival. So I just brought the tradition here to the States to expose girls who might not be able to go home often and, expose them to our culture here in the States.
man, look at that. And how many majorettes you have? What does that consist of? And how long have you been in operation? How did that get started?
So we are in our 21st year. Last year we celebrated our
Two
big
one.
20th year. 2-1, 21st year.
Wow,
20,
congratulations.
20 years last year. And we have 44, currently we have 44 majorettes. We've had as high as 75 majorettes. We have different sections, ages 4 to 50 plus. We have an adult section now that we started last year.
And you
And
all
they've
got to be
become kind
VI
of
people,
popular.
or you take
No,
transplants.
you don't. You don't have to be VI people at all. We take whoever. Most of the people tend to be from the Caribbean or they have Caribbean roots. And then we have people who have zero Caribbean roots. We take anybody who wants to be a part and wants to learn our culture.
Wow, interesting. Because I'm thinking I may be a majorette next year. I may start
Hey,
warming up.
come on.
Thank you, thank you. What's Christine's over there mumbling something? What are you saying, Christine? Are you
I
laughing at
said
me?
we need to join. We need to get our costumes and be some CAG majorettes.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I mean, seriously, we jump to energy, and I mean, seriously, what do you say, Messiah? we could start a Messiah based majorette. I mean, CAG whole combo.
Yes.
The whole nine
Yeah.
yards. I'm sorry you're laughing, but I'm serious. I'm going home to go get myself together, get myself fit, so I can go be a twirling and stuff too. You
Right,
know?
Nicole said she accepts anyone that wants to represent the culture. So, and then she has an adult,
Hello.
section as well. So I think you guys would fit in perfectly.
Speak for
Fitting
yourself, Messiah.
perfect.
You said adult. How do you know I'm adulting? I'm just adulting, okay?
Yes.
So don't go there now. I mean, because I look grown up doesn't mean I'm I want to be a majorette, okay? And I want to be one of
Come
the
on
four the
now.
4 to 16. Christine's over there
We'll be
perpetrating, but it's
waiting
all
for
good. You be waiting. There you go, Nicole. I am serious. So, I mean, you guys are excited, I'm sure. I mean, to get this whole festival season started. I mean, the whole summer started. I mean, June 7th is only not even a month away. Oh, just about, merely. So you guys are ready?
Right.
You're ready. I mean,
Absolutely.
what you're gonna be, and you drop. I mean, you just dropped your latest Messiah. So congratulations on that. Could we get a taste
Thank
of that
you.
or something? Are we allowed to hear it?
Absolutely. It's available on all streaming platforms, anywhere that you can find music. I think I can possibly play a little for you.
Oh, that's what I'm talking
I'll
about.
just
Give us a little
Woo!
taste.
I'm ready
Yes,
to get energized.
nice. Not hey, the energy god.
I'll give you a little
The
Energy,
energy.
snippet of
energy.
it.
Bring it, Messiah.
This
Yes,
is Sweet Like Candy.
sweet like candy. Aye, a little taste there. Sweet like candy. I love it. I love it. I love it. So listen, guys, look up and look out for him.
I feel like he's singing about me and you and Nicole. He says we're sweet like sugar.
Well, we appreciate Messiah. We're not going to give them any more. We're giving them a little teaser. So this is a teaser, right? So guess what?
So
Go out and look for them and tell them where they can find it again. Repeat that because we want them to look you up and support you. So it's Messiah. And go ahead. Tell the folks how they can find you.
You have to hop over to any streaming platform, whether that's Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora. It's available on YouTube. And then you can follow me on Instagram at I.am. Messiah Marcial. So it's I am Messiah Marcial on Instagram.
Spell that last name so they make sure they find you.
Messiah, Messiah, Marcial, Marcial. And if you look for me, you'll see a picture of me with my St. Lucian bandana on. You can't miss it. And again, like I said, the song Sweet Like Candy, as well as Energy God and One Jam are available on all streaming platforms, anywhere that you can find music.
Energy God, man, that's my jam right there. Let me tell you, I jammed to that. I was jamming to that 2 days ago. 2 days ago. So go there. Yes, love it. Love it. So, were you you said you were at the WWF, okay? The walk? You were there recently. You were someplace out and about in the community. I heard a little birdie told me that. What were you doing this past weekend? You see why you can't go anywhere and not behave yourself?
So this weekend,
you guys were there, huh? Hanging out. Where was that?
We were dropping pounds.
Where was that?
At Wine Walk Run 5K International Food Festival.
My goodness.
So it was health and culture. There was some exercising. We did a 5K around Piedmont Park. There was soca music playing. There was plenty of good food. The Majorettes had a nice little punch on sale. They had
wow.
Pineapple lemonade. They had a strawberry mint lemonade. It was amazing.
Man, yeah. APAT Media was representing, so we were well represented because I was there in spirit. I was supposed to be there, and I made a little detour. So Mr. P was representing big time. Big time.
We braved the rain, and I know they say rain don't stop Caribbean people, so we definitely had a good time.
Oh no. So
I think
Nicole,
the rain held up really well.
Yeah, that's because the gods just realized that, listen, let the Caribbean music flow, right? Soca music. Yeah. I can imagine. Yeah, I saw excerpts.
It wouldn't rain because the energy God was there and he was bringing the energy.
The energy. There you go. And not to mention the Majorettes twirling the batons, right? Because you were there in your element, Nicole.
Yes, ma'am. We had our Majorettes there in their uniforms, and they were in full regalia. And they'll be in the Atlanta Children's Parade this Saturday, and then again in the 2 weeks after that. So, yeah, we have a busy month ahead of us.
Wow, and then another week after that, because after.
And then the week after that.
Oh my goodness! So you guys just go on and on. Wow. Yep. So do you travel? I mean, I know you go to your VI events, but do you travel out? Like to other states, their carnivals and stuff. Interesting.
Yes, we have been to Houston. We've been to Miami. We've been to DC, Baltimore. We've been, of course, to St. Thomas a few times, St. John a few times. So we try to travel someplace at least every other year.
Oh.
We're thinking of possibly next year Tortola or Antigua. That's one of the ones we're trying to decide if we might go to that one. Yeah.
Nice. Christina, I don't hear anything about Jamaica, so we're going to have to arrange for them to go to Jamaica too. Jamaica Carnival. What about that? Messiah. It's just after Easter. I think it's like that. Is it like the day, 2 day? It was last week. Mm-hmm. Oh, last week,
I
like
feel
same.
like after they come to
Yes,
the
it was
festival,
last.
they have some
Yes, it
Caribbean
was last
food.
week.
So add Jamaica to that list.
I think so
Yes.
too. Just get her some spicy Jamaican, something, 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 and they'll be there. Messiah, how about you? Let me put you on the spot. Energy God, when are you doing Jamaica? I mean, have you?
Look, I haven't. I've been to Jamaica, but I haven't done carnival in Jamaica. My first international carnival destination will be St. Lucia this year,
Nice.
so I'm looking forward to that experience.
And when is that
Carnival,
going to
I've
be?
Carnival is, I believe, it starts
It's in
July 1st to
August?
the 23rd.
Okay.
No, July 1st to the 23rd.
Okay. Oh, so nice. So you're going to be performing there.
Not performing, but I will be touching ground.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Because
Yes.
I
He's
know
bringing
I've
the
heard.
energy.
Huh? He's just
He's
going to
bringing
bring
the
the energy and that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
whatever's
Well,
left over from the festival, CNG festival, he'll be bringing that energy there if he has any left.
Let me tell you.
right. Well, I plenty have plenty energy, more energy, plenty energy. They're calling me the energy god, so we know that, right?
Yes.
I'm not slated to perform on any major stages as of yet, but I will be singing my song for anyone who will be willing to listen. Also, planning to do some interviews and just getting myself on the international level.
Nice. Nice. And you've been around you just pretty much dropped, in the space. So I mean, you're
Yes.
killing it. You're killing it already because I mean that energy, God. I mean that. Let me tell you, that thing blew up like it took off like a rocket. I mean, let me tell you, when I heard about Energy God, I was like, what the what? And then I saw you at that concert. I mean, what's that? What was that? Georgia Power, Georgia Public
Yes.
TV. And I'm like,
Yes.
dang, that's him.
Two and
That's
two
the
came
energy
together,
God.
and it made sense.
Yes, it just computed right away, and I was like, "That's what I'm talking about." So you know what? I'm getting ready. I'm warming up because I want to see you. I want to rock with you, my dear. I want to rock with you, being a majorette in the making. Okay.
Look,
So I'm bringing the energy to the energy goddess.
all you need is a baton and a costume.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Christine, what says you?
Well, yeah, I've experienced him, the energy god, before. I've experienced the Majorettes, and what they bring a positive Caribbean vibe that CAG, you know, wants to have our performers out there showcasing the positivity of the Caribbean culture. And that's why they're part of the CAG presentation at Clayton County International Park on June 7th. So he brings the energy. The Majorets, they bring some fun on top of that. Well, the energy god is fun by himself, but then you add the Majorettes and all our other acts that we have throughout the day. It's going to be fantastic.
So guess what?
June 7th.
Let me tell you, we're excited. But when we get back from this commercial break, we're going to dig a little deeper into what's coming up, what really, I mean, the highlights. Because, I mean, look, it gets more, it's more interesting. So let's go ahead and take a commercial break. We'll be right back with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
And there you have it, guys. APAT Media. Man, production is heavy. I mean, people, look, we're exploding over here. And so we're welcoming you back to the second segment of Speak Harmony, where we have Christine, the president of CAG. We've got the energy god, guys, Messiah, and Miss Nicole. I mean, when I tell you, the Majorettes. Guys, you do not want to miss June 7th. If you've not gotten your tickets, if you've not marked your calendar, you better get on the ball because let me tell you, they're going to bring it. Atlanta's not going to be the same. After June 7th, as they say, the whole place mash down, pop down, mash up. I'm so looking forward to this. You just don't understand. Energy God and Majorettes, Christine, boy,
The
what luck.
Energy God, Majorettes. We have a healthy representation of Caribbean culture. Alma Boy from Grenada. We have Jamaican representation. We have games. We have, we're going to be doing games island against, different islands against different islands. And I want to have a dance off there. So we have representation from every single island. And it's not just that. We have people on stilts. We have people in costumes. It's going to be, June is Caribbean American Heritage Month. And the Caribbean Association of Georgia wants to represent the Caribbean culture to the highest level. And that's exactly what we're going to bring to the Caribbean people and the community. The representation of Caribbean culture in talent, singing, games. Sometimes we're here and we do certain things in the Caribbean that's not really exposed here. So we try to bring all of that. And then to make it extra fun, we might just have a little dance off. Which Caribbean island can dance the best? To some energy God. So it's going to be a fun experience. It's not just singing. It's not just dancing. We have a whole experience right beside Spivey Recreational Center and the Splash. If you get too hot, if the energy God gets you too hot, Spivey Recreational Center is right there. Just jump in the pool and, do your thing. But
Wow.
We're going to have a fun day, June 7th, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. And I must say that if you want to volunteer for the event, we have sign up at CaribbeanGeorgia.org. We need your help. You want the culture? You want to bring us to positivity? Help us to achieve that mission.
Interesting. Well, as we say, so long, we've got Nicole. Nicole was hanging out with us a little bit, but we've got a whole lineup. So we're bringing through everybody. I saw another one of your people popped into the studio. So
That is
listen.
right. The same kids.
Oh, wow. So you know what? Hey, Energy God. We look forward to having to see you, seeing you again. I look forward to seeing you again because I met you in person. So now I'm looking forward to seeing you again on June 7th. It's look. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna do this thing. We're gonna turn, as they say in Jamaica, we turn it up. We're gonna turn it up, right? We're definitely gonna turn it up. So we appreciate you dropping in, and Messiah, enough love and congratulations on your latest single. All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Blessings, my brother.
Have a good
Keep
day.
it going. Have a good one. Thanks. So we've got some other folks up in here. We've got, you said Brian, Christine, Nicole. Look, who else do we have? Because we have a whole lineup of people coming through,
So it was Brian from Sesame Kids representing for the culture. I think Sesame Kids is from St. Lucia, and he will join us back as soon as he uses the right link. So he'll come back on shortly.
Wow, nice.
So just, a little bit about the Caribbean Association of Georgia. Caribbean Association of Georgia's mission is to educate and uplift the community. So we educate in everything Caribbean. So by educating the people about different things, immigration, changes in the community, what's going on in the Caribbean, there's lots of older adults out here and just different things that's happening in the Caribbean community. So we go out in the community, we provide, toy drive, we feed the homeless, and, we provide that information that people can use. And the festival each year as part of Caribbean American Heritage Month that happens nationwide, we represent the one happening here in Georgia. And thanks to Chairman Dr. Elika Anderson Henry for Clayton County International Park, which is the first female and first Black female to represent Clayton County as a commissioner. Thanks to her, we will be out there June 7th representing what we do as a culture. So we got games, we have vendors. You want Jamaican food, you want some ackee, you want some Trinidadian food, you want some Guyanese food. We have it there representing the culture on that day. And so we want the public to come out and enjoy. It's a free festival to the public. So
and where's it being held?
It's going to be held at the Clayton County International Park, and that is at 2300 Highway 138 Southeast, Jonesboro, Georgia 30236. And it's going to be upliftment, excitement, representing the culture. A lot of times people, they get confused with carnival and festival.
What's the difference? Tell me that.
I think the biggest difference is we are representing different aspects of the culture. So we're bringing the talent, we're bringing, even though Carnival does have talent, but they have, the different bands, they have the art of the costume and things like that. To me, it's more of party coming together of the Caribbean culture, similar to the festival, but we take it from the cultural perspective. For the Majorettes, they represent a cultural thing in the band and the representation, the parades that we do in the Caribbean. For the Energy God, he represents, when he comes out, he represents the type of music that we do. We have people that are going to be on stilts. We have people that are going to be doing like clowns from the Caribbean. So it's a little bit different in the things that we do and what we're trying to bring to the mass and showcase. The Caribbean has talent. The Caribbean has talent in many different aspects, and we're showcasing that to the people.
Man, and that's on June 7th. What are the hours? What time do you start? What time do you kick off?
We start at 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. And, a lot of times the people come out and say, well, they start at 12 p.m. and they come out at 3. From 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., we are representing the culture. Yes, we start on time, guys. We do. From 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. is a jam-packed day of activities, and it's catered to you, the community. It's representing all 35 islands. So, we want the people to come out from 12 o'clock and come and enjoy. Bring your tent, bring your hat, bring your flag. We have DJ Ezzy from Grenada representing. Woo-hoo. We have Alma Boy coming in from New York representing the culture. We have just a whole lineup of positive energy for the people to just enjoy. We have food from every island, and it's just going to be a great day. We have cultural acts, we have parade, and thanks to our sponsors, the Leach Firm, Karma Laws, the School of Technology, thanks to them that we can bring this to you at a high level. So yeah, it's going to be a day of just real fun to the people. And we have DJ Storm. He's from Barbados, so he's going to bring that Bajan flavor. And we have DJ Eddie. He's going to bring that Grenadian flavor. And we have DJ Flavor that's going to be out there too. That's from Jamaica. So guys, you're going to have a good time. You're going to have a good time, and come ready just to have experience.
Family day, huh? It's all family. I love that.
Day is for, what they say in the island, it's for everybody. It's for, no.
The whole on there. Well, listen.
It's for everybody.
I love it. So you want to go ahead and introduce our next guest. Go right ahead into it, Christine. So
So Brian is representing Sesame Kids. And I believe they're from St. Lucia, representing the culture. And he will be out there June 7th representing
so you said
as
St.
part of,
Kitts or St. Lucia or both?
I believe it's St. Lucia. And I could be wrong. So Brian, correct me, jump right on in and tell us about Sesame Kids, because I have videos and stuff, representing you guys. And so
I
go
love
ahead,
it.
Brian.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, my name is Brian. I represent Sesame Kids. We are a group from. We represent Trinidad. We represent
What?
Trinidad. We've been hanging out with Caribbean Association of Georgia for the last. Oh my gosh, when I say the last 3 years, we've been hanging out with them because they saw a performance. We did a performance somewhere, and they invited us. And we, as Sesame, we want our kids to experience the culture of the Caribbean. So we like, why not? Let's join this. Let's just join them and show other people how the kids involved and understand what the culture of the Caribbean is. Not just Trinidad and Tobago, but the Caribbean. So Sesame Atlanta kids are all about showing our kids a great time, not only in downtown, but in all whatever Caribbean events they have, and they invite us. We take our kids there so they can see it's about the unity in the Caribbean, not just division, but that's why Sesame Kids are have been hanging out with CHE for the past 3 years. Planning to hang out with them for a while too.
And where are they based? Where can people find you? Because I'm all the way over here on this side of the world. I mean, where are you guys? Where are you based?
Sesame Kids, we are based here in Atlanta.
Okay.
Sesame,
How can people find
we
you though, if they want to connect?
if they want to connect, I will tell them to go email us at sesameatlanta@gmail.com, or they can go on our Instagram, Sesame Atlanta. Sesame Atlanta is our Instagram. Also, right now we are trying to revamp our website. So the two places to connect is our Gmail, sesameatlanta@gmail.com, or go on our Instagram. And if you want to ask us any questions, just message us and we will get back to you as soon as we see the message, or as soon as because we try to check our Instagram and our emails almost every day just to make sure no one is sending us messages to be involved in different events that's happening here in Atlanta or wherever else. But most of our events have been in Atlanta, and sooner than later we're going to venture out a little bit. But right now we're hanging out in Atlanta
In
with
Atlanta.
CAG. And, yeah, we're hanging out with the Caribbean Association of Georgia and every other spot in Atlanta that we've been invited to. So,
And what age group do you have though? I mean, what do you start if there's a child that's in, someone has children and they're interested in joining Sesame Children? I mean,
we listen. We are from if you want your baby that's in your arm wants to play to let me see, to about 14 years, because when they reach 16 the kids tend to shy away from the culture. But we are working on something that will draw the teenagers back in culture, but from a baby to 14 years old.
And so what kind of activities, can you specify that a little bit? I mean, get us, we're just digging deeper into what Sesame Kids really do. I mean, I'm sure for Caribbean folks, you're dancing because that's
Yeah,
inevitable. That's in your blood or in our blood, right?
yeah,
We dance. But what else? What
yeah.
else? What are some of the other things that Sesame Kids do?
We're dancing. We are we also have little events for our kids to come out to that will allow them to see what the culture is all about, teach them a little about the culture. Right now, we're in the process of also trying to teach our kids steel pan. I think you know what
Oh,
steel pan is,
of
but we on
course.
that at point in time. And when we
So it's
get
every
when
aspect of the Caribbean culture then that you dive
yeah,
into. I
yeah,
see. I
we
see.
dive into every aspect. As I said, it's not just the culture of Trinidad. We want to dive into the culture of the Caribbean.
I love it. I love it because we're a
Yes,
melting
ma'am.
pot, you know what I mean, and that's what it is. There's
Yes, we
there's
are.
no VI in Trinidad and Jamaica and Guyana
No,
and
no,
I mean
it's
Saint
it's
Lucia
one,
and all. It's
one,
it's one Caribbean.
ma'am,
For
one
those who
Caribbean.
want to divide us, we say no to that. We're one people.
No,
Out of
no,
many,
we are
we're
giving
one,
them title. We are. Yes, we are.
and I
We are.
love
I mean,
it.
divided by water, but hey, we are
That's it.
one.
We're one.
That water, that as you said, that water mixes us up all together.
That's it. That's it. Because as a
Yes, yeah.
hey, what
Don't
we
let.
say, Christine, as Yardis, as Jamaicans, I mean, honestly, people say, "Oh, you," but you know what? When until we open our mouths, I don't know what a Trinidadian looks like per se. I can't walk up and say,
Right,
"Hey, you're
right,
Trini,
right.
you're Jamaican, you're whatever." We're all one Caribbean people. We're all one set of black people, man. From
Yes,
started out in Africa
yes.
and ended up wherever we ended up. That's all. We're just one.
Right,
It's a
right,
melting
right.
pot.
That's why I mixed it up that I thought he was from St. Lucia, even though he's from Trinidad. See how I mixed it up? Because we're one people.
Of
We all
course.
look alike.
It's okay.
Of
It's
course.
it's all good. No love lost at
I
all.
love
No
it. I
love
love it. I
lost
love
at
it. So
all.
I don't know, but
No love
I have a
lost.
few people to refer to you because I love the fact that you said from a baby in the hand right up to about
Yes.
when they decide they don't want to
14.
be anymore. Because you have some
Yeah,
16-year-olds
yeah.
who are still around.
Yeah,
So
yeah. We do.
again,
We
you
do.
can be reached at Sesame
Sesame
Kids can be
Atlanta
reached
at
at.
sesameatlanta@gmail.com, or go onto our IG or Facebook, which is Sesame Atlanta.
Oh,
Easy to
that's it.
find.
Easy.
Easy to
Sesame.
find.
And
Yes.
why Sesame though? I mean, I'm curious about that name. How did you come up with that name? Why
I
Sesame?
will. I'm going to be honest with you. I have just recently taken over the NC of Sesame Atlanta, and I that's a question I will ask our chairman. Why Sesame?
Why
Because
Sesame?
literally said, if you ever heard of Sesame in New York, Sesame
Uh huh.
Flyers in New York,
Uh huh.
he was once the chairperson there, and he moved to Atlanta, and he
Oh,
started Sesame Atlanta. So I will definitely find that question out
interesting.
and get back to you on that one. That's
Oh,
a
I like
question
that.
that no one has never
The
asked me,
million
but
dollar,
you know,
the $1 million. Yeah, because I hear Sesame,
yeah,
and my mind went to Sesame Place. In New York, in the Northeast, that you
right,
you play
right,
around.
right,
That's
right.
what it is.
Hmm.
Sesame Place.
Yeah,
Sesame
yeah,
Street. So
right, right.
that's what I think of when I think of Sesame.
Yes.
So
Maybe
definitely,
I'll ask that question at the trivia because we have so many giveaways at the CAG
you don't want to
Festival.
give that
Maybe I'll ask that
away.
question and give away a prize from, that we have to give away. So come up with
Right,
the answer
right.
so we can ask that.
Def, you know what? I will definitely get that answer to Marlena, who is the young lady that's heading up our Sesame Kids. Unfortunately, she was not able to come on here, but she said, "Hey, Brian, can you go in there and just represent Sesame?" I say, "Hey, you know me. I'll do anything for Sesame Kids because I love
Oh
the
man.
kids. I love to make sure that they enjoy the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because the
Yes.
culture is everything. It's pan, it's soca, it's calypso, it's mass, it's it's
Reggae, don't
juve,
forget that.
it's
Because even though
it's
it's
reggae.
festival, yeah, it's reggae,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah. It's reggae, it's zouk, it's the moko jambi, it's everything.
mm,
So we have to
mm.
incorporate all that and show the kids that it's not just a Trinidad culture, but it's a Caribbean culture. Because if you realize now, Carnival is almost in every Caribbean island now.
That is correct. And I'm glad you
So
said that because you touched on something that has always plagued me. And I'm just going to
what's that?
be very blatantly honest because Jamaica
Hmm.
is known for reggae. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then you
Yes.
have Japanese doing reggae. You've got the Spanish people doing their reggae. I mean, they're what they
Right.
call it.
Right.
I mean, so it's
Reggaeton.
reggaeton. Thank you. And I mean,
Yep.
so it's
Yep.
and let me tell you, that thing has taken off like a bullet, a rocket.
Yes,
So
it
the truth
has.
is, mixing cultures, blending cultures. It doesn't matter where we're from. We're one people. We're all God's people,
Yes.
God's
Yes.
creation. So
Definitely.
why separate us? So I like the
Right.
fact that you're mixing the cultures. You're saying to
Have
a
to.
child that was born in Trinidad, guess what? You can learn to play the whatever it is that they do in St. Lucia or whatever they do in
Right.
Jamaica, cross cultures.
Hmm.
That is what we
Yes.
need to get to because honestly, we're one people. And that's just what
Yes,
we
we
want to say.
are.
We're one Caribbean people. No
One
more
Caribbean,
division.
one
We just
nation.
divided by water.
That's all it is.
That's all it
That's
is.
all
But
it
we're
is.
one people because,
Yes.
frankly, when other folks in America, when Americans hear Caribbean people talk, they go, "Where are you from? Jamaica?" And I'm going, "Are you joking? It's either Antigua,
Listen.
Jamaica, Trinidad,
Li-
Barbados. I mean, there are other places. So get it together,
Listen.
you know?"
Yeah. You know what? People do that to me too when they hear my accent. The first thing they say, "You from Jamaica, right?" I'm like, "Listen, I have nothing against my Jamaicans, nothing. But the best answer is like, where are you from?" don't
Yeah.
automatically assume that I'm from Jamaica, but I
Yeah.
have no love lost to
Of
Jamaicans at
course.
all.
Of
But just
course.
ask the
I
question where I'm
think by
from,
the
and
way
I'll
he
tell you.
talks,
Uh huh.
I, I think by the way he talks, he's had some Jamaican water because he he had some of that coconut water, some of that yam. I know he has, but
You are
Because I
hilarious.
could, I know, but to be honest with you, I will agree
No,
with
no,
Christine because I never knew you were
no.
Trini. You don't sound like a
Okay,
real
okay.
Trini, like all
All
the
right,
Trinis
all
that
right,
I
all right.
know. You don't sound like
Listen,
them.
listen.
Oh
All
God,
right. But listen, I'm from Trinidad. All right.
you's
I'm
from
from Trinidad.
Trinidad. All
I'm straight
right.
up from
we
Trinidad.
it's no
Let me
problem.
bring the accent in
You
for you
see,
right
because
now.
him
I'm from
have
Trinidad.
that.
Born and raised in Trinidad.
Okay.
Born and raised in Trinidad. Jamaican is
Okay.
like, what go up, man?
Yeah. Well, no, man. No, 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 no. Mr. P, you fail already. Come on, now, Brian. I thought you were doing really well. Wagwan, man. It's Wagwan.
See,
Say
see,
that
yeah.
Wagwan.
Wagwan, wagwan. I'm learning it.
You learning it.
Wagwan.
Wagwan.
Yeah,
Wagwan.
wagwan.
It's all good, man. Look, next time I see you, Brian, one small order. Some chana
Okay.
and some roti. That's all. Some chana and roti, oh God.
You want the doubles? You want the doubles?
What?
You
Where you
want the
live?
doubles?
All right.
go
So
to
listen,
the
take him
I go to
information because we're taking a ride after the podcast. We're coming down to Atlanta. So doubles and that's what I'm talking about. Love it, love it, love it. I love my Trini folk. Let me tell you, I love my Caribbean people, period.
Hey,
Because
we
I
all
like
do.
food.
We
I
all
don't eat the
do.
meat, but I'll eat all the doubles
Right.
and all the roti and all the good foods that you all
Yes.
have. So that's it.
Yeah.
Just bring it on.
They got salmon now, right?
Oh yeah.
The black to the so if
Oh
you're
man.
fishing, there you
Oh
go.
man.
But
Oh
hey,
man. But
I'll
Brian,
be,
I appreciate you coming on, and I look forward to seeing you on the 7th. I absolutely look forward to seeing you on the 7th.
I plan to be there, but on behalf of Sesame Island, we appreciate CAG for allowing us to hang out with them and allowing our kids to show off their costumes on that day. And thank you for
Wow.
having us on your podcast. We appreciate you. Again, if you all need to get in contact with Sesame Atlanta Kids, it's sesameatlanta@gmail.com, or go on our website, another website, sorry, our Instagram, Sesame Atlanta, or our Facebook, Sesame Atlanta, and leave us a message. We get back to you. All right?
And
Thank you.
And we thank you for coming in. And for those who are watching us, we ask again, always, that you like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, share. Okay?
Yes,
So
yes. That's the only way we
CAG.
can spread the love.
Yes, 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 yes. The Caribbean Association of Georgia on June 7th. Mark your calendars. You really don't want to miss it.
Mark it.
Oh
Don't
my
wanna miss
goodness.
it.
No.
Not wanna miss it.
Yes.
So, one of the things that I wanted just the people to know, the Caribbean American Heritage Month this really started since like in 2000, and National Caribbean American Heritage Month was established by Congresswoman Barbara Lee to celebrate the culture. So these events are happening in every state throughout the U.S. We're having the one representing Georgia June 7th. And I just wanted to just run down the list, some of the performers and things that's going to happen at the event. We have Alma Boy from Grenada, Imar Shepherd from Jamaica. We have international hip hop. We have poetry. We have representation from Haiti, the dance company, SOCA artists from St. Kitts, stilt walkers. I mean, Mikey Starr, R&B, pop culture. We have him turn everything Caribbean wise, hip hop Caribbean.
I love it.
We have rhythm section. We have dance and drumming. We have Virgin Islands. Did we say we're representing the Caribbean?
Oh,
That
yeah.
is what we did.
I love
Represent
it.
the Caribbean.
I love that. I love that. And then you're going to bring to us, I mean, the final quarter of the show. I mean, what else do you have to share with us? Because you've got some more stuff in your back pocket over there. So bring it to the people, Christine. Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out.
There's a lot of things happening at Caribbean Association. And one of the things that we do is celebrate Caribbean culture to the highest level. We're trying to bring you the representation of the Caribbean at the highest level. This is why we partner with a fashion affair to bring you Enchanted. You will be enchanted by Miss Universe Jamaica, coming up over here from Jamaica, and she is our representative in the Miss World competition. We are bringing you in that event. We have it's not just a fashion show; it's an experience. Everyone that comes to a fashion affair event experience. We bring this event back because of popular demand. We bring it for you, the people. The information can be found at afashionaffair.com or afashionaffair.org. And when a Caribbean Association of Georgia partner with an entity, we're bringing you high-level fashion representation from Barbados, Jamaica, Nigeria, St. Kitts. We have models, we have dancing, it's like theater. It's a whole experience. It's a whole vibe. So if you need more information, you can go to our YouTube channel and just type in a fashion affair and you'll see some of our past events. But if you just trust my word, go to afashionaffair.org and just get your tickets. Come experience Enchanted and support your Caribbean culture. Support your designer from Barbados. Support your designer from Trinidad. We have designers from Nigeria. So we have representation that's going to uplift, inspire. This is not just an event that you just come out in your jeans. You can be as fashionable as you want to be. Think Caribbean Met Gala. And if you watch the Met Gala, I think yesterday or the day before,
Oh, man.
think Met Gala and come to represent the Caribbean style of fashion in every asset. Again, afashionaffair.org, get your tickets. I promise you, you will thank me for introducing you to the Caribbean experience.
Wow. And they don't say a fashion show. It's an Enchanted. It's a fashion cabaret. And I'm like, wow, when you hear that, you're thinking, because I've been to a few of the fashion shows cabarets over the year. And let me tell you something, I missed out on a lot because I didn't attend some. And every time I hear, I'm going, whoa, APAT Media. Let me tell you something about APAT Media. They, in Jamaica, we say they don't partner with just ordinary stuff. Okay, anything they do is top shelf. It's extraordinary. So if you know anything about the stuff that Mr. P does, Patrick Parkins and APAT Media, it's top shelf. Their production is no joke because he's not doing it. He's not going to be a part of it if it's not done the right way. I can tell you that much. That's been my experience. And so I tell you what, APAT Media is the way to go. APAT Media right here in Stone Mountain. You can find them on info@apatmedia.com. Again, info@apatmedia.com. It's a media group which has full service creative video and photo production. It's a production company. And let me tell you, they've been around for going on 3 years. People walk through that door. And when they walk through the door, Christine, you know the feedback? What the world is this little spot doing? And nobody knows about it. Why? Referrals. Word of mouth. That's what APAT Media does.
I've experienced APAT Media for years, and APAT has been part of Fashion Affair events production in media. So I can tell you firsthand that his production is top tier.
Oh, yeah.
And he will be part of our media group. So
of course,
he'll be represented there. So if you want great representation, yes, APAT Media is the place to be.
Is the place to be.
I totally agree.
Let me tell you,
That
Christine, let me tell you something. We do things huge, big, beyond big, extraordinary in a small space. Because when I walked up in the space and I saw it, let me tell you, we had the launch of Marcus Garvey up in here, and people were like, where was that place again? I ran into people afterwards, and they said, Sharon, what's the name of that place? And I said, you mean where? Where they had the launch for Marcus Garvey. I says, APAT Media. Man, do they rent that space? What do they do? I said, well, here's Mr. P's number. Call Mr. Parkins and talk to him. This is what he does. He converts. He comes to you. I mean, he meets you where you are. APAT Media is no easy cookie. And look, they put their money where their mouth is. They don't say one thing and do the next. They are the people. Okay? When it comes to media, when it comes to community service, APAT Media is just that. I mean, podcasting, movies, documentaries, you name it. Photography, videography. APAT Media's got it. They've got you covered. And can I say more about that? Amazing, amazing. I just say, Mr. P's a quiet storm. That's all I can tell you. You look at him, he's Mr. Chill. But when he comes, I spoke to, Michelle was here last week, and she said to me this afternoon, believe it or not, Christine, she called me and she said, Sharon, and I'm going to be serious. She said, Sharon, APAT Media is no joke, They're a quiet storm. They're sit there, they're baddest. So guess what? Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. Get in on the groove. Get in on the action. You can reach APAT Media at 470-657-1998. Get in. See? Look, this is what we're about.
I'm in.
This is what we're about.
I am totally in.
And he's just not just stuck in the Caribbean. You know that he opens up because he's got people from outside of our community, outside of the Caribbean community. That's what makes him a big difference with Mr. P and APAT. Listen, we're going to get ready to wrap this up. So guess what, guys? Mm-hmm. Like, subscribe, share. And this is Speak Harmony with APAT Media once more, with CAG tonight, and the Enchanted, the Fashion Affair Cabaret on May 31st at the Port of Sanford Center. You want to go ahead. Tickets are pretty much flying out the window. So get your tickets now, like this week. Get your tickets.
So
how could they reach?
Go to CaribbeanGeorgia.org. All the information is there for the festival and the fashion show. But if you want to just go ahead and get your tickets at fashionaffair.org, go right ahead. And then when you're done, with all the couture, come out to the festival and we'll see you there with your flag, your rag, and everything. We're representing Caribbean culture at the highest level. Come and experience. We're bringing it to you, for you.
There you have it, guys. So we're going to wrap up Speak Harmony, but just to let you know that come back and see us same time, same place here at APAT Media, Speak Harmony. See you next Tuesday, 7 to 8 p.m. And until then, guys, we appreciate you. Don't forget to look us up. And if you can't watch it tonight, make sure you go watch us tomorrow or the next day. But like, subscribe, and share. Get the word out there. Thank you. See you soon.
Meetings of the mind where wisdom is shared. Tamara and Sharon, a duo prepared to light up the path, to bridge every gap. Access meets opportunity, there's no turning back. Forward with fortitude, the future's in sight. Together we rise like stars in the night. Authenticity reigns, love leads the way. We're speaking in harmony every single day. Speak harmony, let your voice intertwine. So let's move forward, ever bold and true. With Sharon and Tamara, the vision breaks through. Speak